Welcome to part 20 of Resident Evil 4. We're getting close to finding Ashley, we just need to get through a couple more traps in order to get to her. And these traps are also dangerous, we might even get a new enemy type. And these guys like to regenerate themselves. So be prepared for that because these guys are fun.
Ashley! Ashley! Come on, Ashley, wake up! Shit! Hang in there.
Time to get dangerous. Now, for this section, I pretty much just run through everything. I run through everything, you see that big ass brute there, I am not dealing with this today. And this is one of the very few instances in this game where you can actually escape the enemies. It's because this game is much more combat focused, you would much rather take out the enemies through brute force. But me, for right now, I'm just trying to get to the next area without wasting my ammo. Except for that one instance, but he was in the way. This guy is also in the way, but nothing a big brute can't solve. As well as a knife to the throat. And from here and into the kitchen, the enemies will stop chasing you. Running away from the militia in this section is pretty easy, I'm honestly surprised. But you will be missing out on some goodies. It's not that much, honestly, but still. Man, who the hell let Dylan cook the ham again? He's always burning shit up. That's honestly one of the more funnier moments in this game. Dark humor, yes, but still hilarious. And what's even funnier about the situation is it all occurred right next to the merchant. And he doesn't even seem to give a damn. Burning corpses don't really bother me, stranger. It's all about the dollars. Alright, so it's time to sell off some more stuff. I'm actually gonna part ways with a few of my weapons because I'm going to get even better weapons later. Like the MP5. Oh no, the merchant doesn't sell the MP5, you have to find it. Just like with the Red 9 on the open world section. And I'm going to upgrade the power of my M4 as well as the striker to the maximum. Or at least as close as I can get to the maximum. The Killer 7, now that's another good weapon, but the problem is it's a Magnum. And Magnum ammo is pretty rare in this game. So I'll buy the Killer 7 when I know I need it, saving up space in the inventory in the meantime.
Don't get yourself killed now.
You know, this would be a nice kitchen if everything wasn't so bloody and disheveled looking. But there's a reason why. We're obviously not the only ones down here. Besides the Ganados, of course, but even they don't compare to this next enemy type. They regenerate. You shoot their arms, they grow back. You shoot their legs, they grow back. You shoot their heads, they... Oh, that was the thing. Fuck. This is gonna be interesting. So right now there's no feasible way to kill the Regenerator. You need an item to help you out. This note will tell you about the different level keycards. The level 1 keycard, which is the first one you'll get, is going to be in the dissection ward. The level 2 keycard is going to be in the freezer, probably right next to ice cream. And the third and final keycard is going to be in the incubation center. And here you're going to come into this section's most common puzzle. You're kind of hacking. I'm not sure how to explain this. This was in Sony's Spider-Man game for the PS4. Well, hell, this type of minigame was in a lot of games since 2006 or 7, so... But you have to route the power to the door panel. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can see the power lines going through and... What the f... This is a pretty compromising position. Shit, he got taken from behind by a facehugger. Oh, kinky. Yeah, no, that's kind of one of the more grislier looking images in this game. And this game is filled with a lot of grisly imagery. So here we have the level 1 keycard.
What the fuck are you?
That's actually one of the funnier voice deliveries from Leon. He doesn't sound quite surprised as he's much more annoyed. Like he wants to end the game already. I would not be surprised if Leon just broke the fourth wall and told the player, hey, buy the rocket launcher. But this is not a Deadpool game. It's a Resident Evil game, so a bit more realistic than that, even though they're zombie-like creatures. But anyway, we gotta turn the power back on while dodging the Regenerator, and oh god, he's actually hoofing it. Jesus Christ. I don't remember these guys being this fast in the original. They must be on steroids this time. But like I said before, these guys will constantly regenerate. It doesn't matter if you shoot their heads off or anything, they'll just grow back. You have to shoot their multiple hearts many times. And depending on the body, they're in different locations. So for example, you got one Regenerator that can have one heart, or a mutation. It's technically a mutation, but it might as well be a freaking heart. One heart in their head, and the other two hearts are in their bodies. And another Regenerator can be completely different.
Shit, again?
Yes, again. They're not making this part any easier, Leon. You shouldn't know this by now. But anyway, you have to survive in this room with this Regenerator. Whenever you kneecap a Regenerator, they tend to slink on the ground like a snake or a loafed cat. You gotta watch out for their pounces. I heard the beep. Get me out of here. And here is the level 2 keycard. You now gain access to incubation. The problem is there are now 2 Regenerators in the area, and they all want my blood. And I can't reliably kill these bastards right now, so I'm gonna have to run. Well, that was underwhelming. The second Regenerator usually chills out, no pun intended, right next to the freezer. So to see the second Regenerator not be there is kind of weird. I know, my attaché case is looking pretty hungry right now, but not for long. We're about to pick something up in a few minutes. It's a game changer for sure, and the item you'll pick up is good for another item you're going to pick up in a few minutes. I know, it's just collectibles galore in this one. Now, this section didn't really change too much in the remake. I mean, the staircase is still here, but the enemies are kind of different. I don't know, the general layout of the lab can't seem to decide on... What? Okay then. There goes Leon's gravity-defying kicks again. But the general layout of the design of this lab can't seem to decide on whether or not it needs to... I'm losing my train of thought. Let me restart. This lab can't decide on whether or not it wants to be like the original or go in a completely different route. It's bizarre. It's like you're playing the remake, and then some sections are just the remake of the original. And the original was supposed to be Devil May Cry. Wait, what? This is a weird twist of fate there. Devil May Cry was originally supposed to be Resident Evil 4. Or maybe it's the other way around. Either way, Devil May Cry got its own series, and Resident Evil 4 just stayed Resident Evil 4. I don't know what the correlation between these two series are, except for maybe concept? Because I don't think I've played a Devil May Cry game besides 3. So I wouldn't know. And all I know about that series is, well, Dante is Dante, and it features the best line to rifle "What am I fighting for" from X4. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light! Ah! What is it with Capcom games and over-the-top acting when somebody dies? We need a Capcom game with the main character who is stone-faced and bored whenever their friends die. They're like, oh no, he just died. Okay, I'm sad now. Where's that Capcom game? We might need a wrench for this panel, so we're going to have to backtrack just a little bit. And here's the item that will make killing the Regenerators easier, the biosensor scope. You can attach it to your M4 or soon to be acquired MP5 submachine gun, and it marks the different weak points on the Regenerator's body. So I'm going to demonstrate how good this thermal scope is.
anything?
Works just like a dream. Though in my experience, sometimes the bullets just won't connect with the heart because of either how small the hitbox is in this version of the game or just the thick skin of the Regenerator. Sometimes you can unload an entire clip into the creature's heart, but it still doesn't connect because somehow the Regenerator's flesh catches all the bullets. So it's like, you win some, you lose some, I guess. Anyway, to get the third and final key card, you have to wait here while the panel activates and these Ganados attack us in the meantime. And look at this guy, trying his best Michael Myers impersonation, even though he's got the mask completely wrong. Oh, fuck, dynamite. Okay, I did not know there was going to be a dynamite guy here. Let me not be confined in this small-ass room while I'm dealing with this dynamite guy here. Haha, you can't get me if I'm behind a wall. Well, except that wall carried a freaking Regenerator in the tubes. Look, I just want the key card so I can get the girl. Is that too much to ask for? Of course it's too much to ask for. Overtime ain't worth it. And this may spell certain doom for Leon S. Kennedy. Except no it doesn't. Haha, later suckers. I like how brain dead the enemies can be sometimes. Alright, we're going to make a quick escape by using the third key card on this door. No! And with that done, we can either go straight to Ashley to complete the chapter, or we can go back to the freezer to get the MP5. Why anyone would put a submachine gun into a Sub-Zero icebox is beyond me. But hey, video game. Video game reasons for video game stuff. And strangely enough, the brute and everybody in this area just vanished. But that's actually the way you're supposed to go. I'm going back for the MP5. Hi guys. Bye guys. Not really that scared of you guys anymore. Just as long as I actually hit the weak points. Oh good, the hit detection is not betraying me for once. Oh god. Oh no, he's dead. We're good, we're good. And they also explode into weird green gore. Oh, here's the next one. Come on, stop being tipsy. You can drink when you're dead. Wait a minute. And now he's in worm mode. Great. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can also expose the weak point, so you're not just obligated to always use the M4. You could sometimes use the M4, then switch to your pistol when the heart's exposed enough. You know, I don't think Leon can wash these clothes anymore. He might have to burn this outfit. The amount of blood and beetle juice that was splashed throughout the entirety of this game, ew. Anyway, here's the other puzzle for the MP5. Simple yet again. Don't mind if I do. Here it is, the MP5. It's called the LE5 in this game to get around copyright, but we all know what it is. It's good for close to medium range, it has rapid fire, and also, you can attach your thermal scope to it. And stats wise, this submachine gun is probably the second best or best weapon in the game, right behind the M4. Though functionally, both weapons work pretty much the same as each other, so One of them just takes AR rounds while the other one takes SMG rounds. And for some reason, the SMG rounds are more plentiful than the rifle rounds, so I'm gonna stick with the MP5. Now let's get out of this cold-ass freezer. In the next part, we're going to save Ashley and hopefully get her off this island. But you know it's not the case. It's never the case. But no, seriously, they're getting off this island eventually. It may take 6 more parts, but they're getting off this island, damn it.
Door's jammed. Ashley. Shit. You're gonna be okay.